Hello everybody, welcome back to Scrappy Adam and welcome to day 30 of 30 Days of Sketches with Christie's Beautiful Life Series 14. This is it, the final sketch, and we have a double page layout today which you can't see very well, but please do visit the Facebook group to check that out. Today's sketch comes from Holly Fiercely, and we have lots of circular elements and strips. It is mixed media on the sketch, but we are going to go all in with the patterned paper by the looks of this page kit, which, as with all of them, I can't really remember because it was a while ago. But what have we got? So let's get rid of the photos first and see what embellishments we have got. So we've got the Explore the Amazing Gay Village as our title, and we've also got lots of other words such as love, capture, fun and remember. So it is another lockdown memories kind of layout. Then we've got lots of Vicky B arrows and hearts and stickers, and yeah, just lots of elements like that. It seems we are going heavy on the stickers for this layout. I'm just going to pop them there because they are not very sticky and they keep falling everywhere. In terms of photos, we have basically got, as I said, lots of photos of the Canal Street area in Manchester during our bike ride around the city in lockdown. So I am just going to cut up some of these, and yeah, they're basically the selection of photos. So we've got 2 landscape and 6 portrait photos going on there. I seem to have a lot of pattern paper, not sure why. So this is going to be my background because we have 2 of them and we're going to extend. Then we also have, so this is from Vicky Boo in Sweet Rush, I think it is. We've got a Paige Evans Truly Grateful paper in this red. We've got another Sweet Rush paper with all the suns. That is double-sided as well with the cutter parts. We have got one of these papers. This is just from a cheap pad. We have got a Dear Lizzie Saturday Uptown paper with those gorgeous floral. And then a couple more Sweet Rush paper. The XO on blue and the other blue. Plus 2 busy florals. So they are our papers. So what I think I'm going to do is cut some circles out of these papers. And then we are going to cut some strips out of these papers. So I am going to do that off camera just because I need to work out sizes, but I will let you guys know. In terms of the photos on our sketch, it is a 4x4 photo and then 6 2x2 photos and then a title panel on the right side. So 7 photos. Now I do have 8 photos, so I am probably going to use this as a 4x4 photo and then cut these down to maybe, I don't know, 2x2 or 3x3 or 2.5, we shall see. So let me just go and do a lot of cutting and I will be right back in a jiffy. So that is all of the papers cut and stuck down. As you can see, I have taken inspiration from the sketch in this instance, especially because it was very mixed media heavy. Just didn't fancy it, so we're going to go for paper heavy. So that is what we've done. These are not lining up perfectly, but they are close enough. And I've added in an extra little circle cluster here. And I've cut my photos, so we've got 7 photos, 6 at 3x3 and 1 at 4x4. So starting with the right hand page, we are going to pop these on about here. There we go. So my white mats are 6.5 inches, and then the right side is 7.5 inches long. The left side is 6.5 inches. For anybody asking. And then we've got our little title cluster, which is going to come down here. And then moving on to the left side, I am going to place them sort of like this. There we go. So photo placement is in keeping with the sketch for sure. I have just made them a little bit bigger, and I struggled with 3x3 to be honest. I took probably a little bit more out of the photo than I maybe wanted to, but it's okay. It doesn't detract away from them too much. So that is our basic layout done, and now we can move on to some embellishment. So first up, we have got this wordy piece from Chamel's Field Trip collection. It's a puffy in green, so it's adding in another colour, which is why, if you can see in the top right, I added one of the floral papers as one of my circles. That is just the reverse of the blue, just so we've got a touch of green coming in, but we do have some on this paper as well, and I'm going to overlap that onto the photo a little bit. So we've got explore, then we've got our trusty old tile stickers, which I'm hoping are going to tuck in nicely down here. So we've got explore the, and then a Vicky B puffy sticker, explore the amazing, and then we have some more tile stickers from Elle's Studio. Just move those stars over there. So then we're going to pop these along here. I'm hoping these are going to fit. I might need to move this piece up a little bit if we can, and sort of that tucks perfectly in there. Don't you just love it when something like that comes together so nicely? So we've got village. There we go. I like that we have finished series 14 on a double page layout. I don't do double page layouts that much, so I am loving that we're finishing this series. Now we have some more words: capture, fun, love, remember, and a star. I don't know if we're going to use all of them. Some of them we shall see. So in terms of embellishments, this sketch doesn't really give us much more pointers. We've got some splatters up here, which I may or may not add. So I am just going to add some of these stickers that I have pulled in. Starting with these arrows. Let's pull all the arrows off and see what we've got. So we've got 4 arrows, and you just know these are Vicky B. So I'm going to add these atop of our photos, sort of like this, as a bit of a directional flow. That sounded like I knew what I was talking about then. Okay, move that up there. So we've got some arrows coming on there, and we've got this chipboard piece. Again, chipboard sticker that doesn't stick. What more do we expect from chipboard? And a few little stickers that I'm going to add. So we've got check this out and see this with little arrows. I'm not sure where these are from, but I love them nonetheless. So let's pop check this out and see this. I am also going to add some flair, because a circle is an opportunity for flair. And I think let's try and build a little cluster over here maybe. Got this little speech bubble heart which keeps flying off everywhere, so let's get that on. Little hanging notice board, I don't know what you call it. We've also got a couple of clouds which I thought would be a good addition to our circle elements. And then I'm just going to move that one up to there and pop another one of them over here, as well as our, what you call it, globe, which I'm loving the idea of over here maybe. So that is all of our stickers apart from some hearts and words. Now we have this random collection of flair. Some are plastic backed, some are metal backed, all are in top nickety nick. So let's see what we want to add on. We've also got some epoxy in here. Oh, that's a rainbow. That is quite nice. And I'm just going to cluster these around and about our circles. So let's have one up here with the cloud. That makes sense, don't we think? We've got this gorgeous floral camera. It's a bit vintage vibe, but I think we can make it work because of the distressed elements in the paper. I always like to add flair if we've got circle elements in the paper. Do you know, with the joins, I just think it finishes it off nicely. Got quite a lot of funky summer pineapples, but not feeling them. We've got these gorgeous flowers. So let's add in one of them over here. I'm going to actually move this sticker if we can. There we go. And change that out for a flare. And let's pop this down here. No, I'm not vibing that. That can go in the bin. Because we're not going to use it, so why are we keeping stuff we're not going to use? You know? Just because that is what we think we should do. We've got a little wordy piece that says the story. They're on like little paint swatches. So let's pop that one down here. So we've got 3 flair on here. So I'm just going to see if we can maybe add a couple to our left side. We've got these flowers. These are actually from a Sweden set, if I recall. But we can make them work over there. Let me see. Now, I would like to add a couple of these words. So, let's pop remember here. So the R is going to come onto there. And then we're going to have remember down here. I thought about adding a couple sort of on the side, so to speak. Maybe love up here. They're all words that sort of correspond with the vibe of the photo. And then I'm going to add fun over here. And then we've got some stars. I am somebody who don't mind. That's not good English, Adam. Doesn't mind adding different shapes to the same layout. So stars and hearts and circles and hexagons, whatever. I know some people, that's a massive no-no, and that's okay. But for me, I personally, I don't mind. I've also just picked this out of my little tray of goodies over here. Oh, we have a frog. I haven't forgotten those layouts for Scrap Backwards. Just got to be realistic in what I can do. Okay, we've also got this little butterfly, which I'm going to use with a foam pad so we can add some dimension to it. Let's pop her there. Don't know why she's a her, but she is. And then I've also got this Pink Fresh Spring Vibes floral piece. So this is why I've kept this sort of tray of goodies over here, because I thought on layouts like this, where we just want a little bit of something to come in and finish us off, it's just the perfect finishing touch. So that's what we're doing. And then I've also got these florals, which I'm going to pop one up there and one down here. So that has finished that off nicely. And then finally, maybe finally, we've got some hearts from Vicky Booten. So I'm going to overlap this black one down here, overlapped with the floral. We have got a little blue one down here. It's the whole vibe, like love, be kind, life's too short, forgive and be nice and be friendly, because you don't know what is coming. And I think that has been shown in the even in the paper crafting community of late, actually. So I'm going to add a cluster of 3 hearts down there. And I think, let's see. In my new organisation, which is yet to be shown, I've got this huge drawer full of florals. And I'm just wondering whether we could maybe get a couple more flowers sort of peeking out, poking in, just giving us a little splash of colour. I'm not sure though. I don't really want to overload it like Adam does, because I quite like how it's looking at the moment. But, you know, there's always room for a flower, I think. I'm going to add that one there, but that's probably going to do it. I do have these Paige Evans florals, which may have worked better. But that is a-okay, and that is our final layout of Series 14 of 30 Days of Sketches. Just going to zoom in to give you all a little closer look. There we go. And that is it, guys. Series 14 is done. I love this layout, actually. There's a lot going on, but the photos and title has remained the focus, with lots of other elements to look at, but it carries your eyes around the photos, which is what it's all about. I hope you like it as well. I will do a layout share for Series 14, 30 Days of Sketches, if that is your thing. And if so, keep an eye out for that coming in the next little while. And apart from that, thank you all so much for watching this series. Thank you to Christy for putting it all together. Thank you to everybody who created a sketch and gave us all the inspiration. Don't forget to check out the playlist. There are hundreds of videos which will inspire you to take on the sketches and put your own twist on them. And I look forward to Series 15. We will be starting April the 1st with a new sketchy series. We are continuing on, and we are going to be using some Scrapper Sketch sketches. So I look forward to bringing that to you, and thank you all once again for watching. I really appreciate it. Bye for now.